This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 3613 Sunset Ln Oxnard, California. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located at the rear of the house. And this is our 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout here. It was just buried underneath the sand in the hose there. And this is goes on the rear of the house. This goes towards the left-hand side of the house. This is our bathroom window here. And what we're going to do is we're going to zero out our camera monitor just at the top of the cleanout. And we're just going to go ahead and drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. It does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe. And as we push out, we immediately transition to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer pipe. This is our transition here. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Got a little bit of debris, a little bit of some debris and stuff left in the line there. It doesn't appear that the line has been ran for a while, so it is fairly dry. So again, we'll continue to push out. And a little bit of offset in that joint there from about the 11 o'clock going around to about the 5 o'clock area. But again, we'll just continue to push out. A little more debris. And again, coming up on the next joint there. Continue to push out. Push in slowly. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And again, we're just going to continue to push out. What we're going to do is we're going to pause for a moment. What we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic here, and we're going to run a little bit of water in our line here just to help us push out. Again, we are holding some water in this line, but what we're going to do is we're just going to push out and attempt to get out towards our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic here. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to run some water in our bathtub and just to see if it's passing through in this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and pushed down, and we did push all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area, and it's right at the curb area in the swale, and we did mark it with the red crayon at 6 foot 7 inches deep. And again, as you can see, this is our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back. We're going to pull back slowly and take a good look at our saddle as we pull back. Continue to pull back. Make a little bit of a turn. And again, we do have some root intrusion in our vitreous clay sewer line. So again, we'll just go ahead and continue to pull back. And that joint has some more root intrusion in that joint. And we have some more root intrusion in that joint as well. And again, as we pull back, got some more root intrusion, fairly large root intrusion in that joint there. So again, we'll just pull back a little bit. And again, you can see we're holding a little bit of water. You can see that area there has got a large root intrusion. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back.
Basically, we should go to the bathroom. Everybody hoops.
Okay.
I remember when before I had kids and I went to some white.
Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, you can see that we do have an offset in this joint here with a little bit of root intrusion. You can see the offsets from about the 5 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 9 o'clock.
Sewer's not under the.
Okay, again, we'll continue to pull back.
So I'm thinking that we wait until there's a problem and then you have to redo the sewer line. So we could get by for a while with the hydrojet?
Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back.
But if it still works, I guess that's my kind of thing, like with the roof too. Like, they.
Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, we did have a fairly large root intrusion in that joint. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, a little more root intrusion coming in that joint. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. Just this house was sitting for a period of time, so it does have some cobwebs and some debris that was dried up and left in the line. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And we're pulling up. It does appear that we do have a tie-in in this area. So we're going to push in just a little bit. And we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the property which is next door. And again, you can see here, there's a fairly large opening. Okay, again, as you can see, we do have an opening right around the 9 o'clock area, and we did locate the area, and it is on the property on the left-hand side of the house there, but nobody's home, so we can't run any water to verify if that is a tie-in from the property next door. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. Continue to pull back, pulling back to our next joint. A little bit of neoprene band exposed in that joint there, but again, nothing major. We'll just go ahead and continue to pull back. And as we pull back, you can see that we do have a large offset in this transition. We'll pull back a little bit more. You can see a little bit more. You can see the offset there at the top. Pull back from about the 9 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 3 o'clock area. So again, we'll continue to pull back. You can see we're holding some water, holding some debris in this area. So again, we're just going to pull back. We'll stop here for a moment. And you can see that our camera is underwater here. So we are holding water and debris in this area. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. So as we pull back, it is a fairly large belly because we're still under water and debris. So again, we'll continue to pull back until we pull up and out of the belly. And again, pull back a little bit more.
Debris.
And we'll pause there for a moment. Yeah. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, just continue to pull back. Again, a little more debris there at the bottom. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And again, we'll push in just a little bit. And again, we do make another turn. And as we pull back just a little bit, you can see that we do. This area here does appear to be tied in from the right around the 3 o'clock area. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And as we continue to pull back, we'll make a little bit of a turn. Doesn't that? Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, we do have some buildup and some debris left over in the line there. And again, all this can get flushed out. If the line gets hydrojetted, we can get a lot of this debris and roots flushed out. A little bit of an offset in that joint there from a 1 o'clock going, or about the 10 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 3 o'clock area. So again, we'll continue to pull back. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And again, we have another tie-in here, and we'll continue to pull back. So again, we went ahead and ran some water in the kitchen, and this is our tie-in for our kitchen area. So again, we're going to continue to pull back, and that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And as we pull back, we transition back into our black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. We'll make a little bit of a turn. We'll come up and out of our cleanout, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection